but this is where it gets like risky because you write people off.
That is psychopath behavior.
You let me know if any of my castmates say the other things I need to know.
I know.
We got a little problem with that.
It's so full on.
That's a really good question.
Stop there.
Hi, I'm Aimee Lou Wood, and I play Chelsea in the White Lotus.
Hi, I'm Michelle Monaghan. I play Jaclyn.
Hi, I'm Natasha, and I'm going to be playing the ultimate
personality
test.
Okay, first question. What's your star sign, and do you believe in astrology?
I don't just believe in it, I'm obsessed with it.
Libra and yes.
Oh, Aries and yes.
I'm an Aquarius, Chelsea's an Aries, but I'm an Aquarius.
I'm Sagittarius. I think we get on quite well.
Aquarius and Sagittarius is great.
Yes.
Yeah, me and my friend actually came up with Sagittarius because it's such a good mix, yeah.
I hadn't always, but I've been in LA for 8 years now, and I feel like you have to adopt to being a star signs person.
But even deeper than that, I love Chinese astrology. There's an amazing book by a woman named Theodore Lau. I discovered that years ago, and so I find like it's just like one notch deeper, which I love.
I want full charts. I want moon
Like
signs.
people you're dating, any of that.
Yeah, but this is where it gets like risky because you write people off that could be, you know, your absolute soulmate, but you go, nah, they're a Capricorn, not for me.
Question 2. You're making a bowl of cereal.
Yes.
Are you pouring the cereal or the milk first?
People pour the milk first?
Oh, you put the cereal in first.
Cereal? Who does milk?
I'm just checking you're not a psychopath.
That is psychopath behavior.
No, I'm definitely not, because I yawn when other people yawn, which is the sign, isn't it?
Of an empath.
Apparently, if you yawn in front of a psychopath, they don't yawn. It's
Really?
not contagious for them.
Yeah, because they have no empathy and sympathy. That's all it's about.
Exactly, and
I've
also
heard
they
that.
put milk in before cereal.
You let me know if any of my castmates say the other things I need to know. Okay, I'll set them straight.
Do you have a cereal of choice?
There's this it's basically dessert. It's a cereal in the States, Apple Jacks.
Apple Jacks.
It's
Sounds
not
delicious.
Doesn't taste like apples at all. It is mostly sugar.
You know what? It's Kashi cinnamon harvest wheat.
Love. Question 3. What is, for you, the biggest red flag in someone's personality?
Oh,
Ooh, a big red flag.
Inauthenticity. I wish I wasn't so aware of it. Like, I kind of wish I could not see it so much, but like, someone does something slight. Me and my sister, we're exactly like this. It's probably being like neurodiverse, whatever, but we're like, someone does something a little bit like fake, and we go we're like.
And you're in the industry, babes. I bet you get that a lot.
I know.
you know what? If they don't have a sense of humor.
Someone that takes themselves too seriously.
Yeah, no, can't happen. No.
Oh God, like a lack of empathy. Just any of those like narcissism flags like pop up.
It's fine because everyone's got a persona and we need that to protect ourselves.
Yes.
But it's when it's like someone's veiling anger or something with like a smile.
Oh my God, not the psychopath again.
You know, when it's like, oh yeah, no, that's great, but you know they're fuming with you.
I feel like you're a psychopath detective.
Yeah.
You
Beep,
can
beep,
spot
beep,
them
beep,
from
beep,
a
beep,
mile.
beep.
Question 4. If you could erase one invention from human history, what would it be?
Guns.
And guns.
Yep. I'm from America, so we got a little problem with that. Not gonna lie.
Getting ultra nasty.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't help but say it from Sonic.
Ultra nasty.
Do you know what GUN stands for?
Of course, Guardian Unit.
Getting ultra nasty. Do you want me to get ultra nasty? Nasty.
Yes. Yes. Get rid. Why do you have
Yes.
them?
Oh, well, probably something like the nuclear bomb.
Oh my God.
Erase
Okay,
it.
Oppenheimer, let's go.
Maybe just social media, because it's...
Really?
Yeah, kind of.
Ooh, okay.
It's so full on.
I think if I could just get rid of any kind of war machines, I
I'm
would
not sure
do
if I thought this
that.
question through because Natasha just said guns and I was like, oh my God, we're here.
Yeah,
Talk
but
about
she's an
guns.
Aquarius.
We obviously, like, thankfully, it's England. It's not as
No
not to
other
go down
places.
there, but it's insane.
Anyway, yeah.
Not going down there.
We're not going down the road, no.
This is the White Lotus.
That's right.
I'm a mom, and you know, these phones, they take over our lives. So I
Yeah,
was of the
I'm-
generation that didn't have the phones, and
You've experienced
we
both,
did all
I
right.
get
The
it.
kids did all right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get hated on for this, by the way, on
Make
social
sure you
media
know.
of all places.
Question 5. What's more important to you, loyalty or honesty?
Oof, That's a really good question.
Oh gosh, I mean, it feels like they're one and the same to me.
Honesty.
Oh, you were so quick to that. Michelle was like, had a moment there.
Yeah, I think loyalty, it can be misused, I think, because loyalty is of course valued, but of course there's times where you have to put yourself first, which may sort of be in conflict with loyalty to someone else, but as long as you move and operate from a place of honesty, I think that is key.
Sometimes you can be loyal in a situation that you shouldn't be loyal in, and it can be really damaging because you're being loyal to someone who actually doesn't respect or care for you. So I would say, but I am such a loyal friend, like Thelma and Louise.
You are a loyal person. Sagittarius is the most loyal sign.
Aquarius is a very... But honesty is so important, but I think both are equally important, but I think just tipping over, if I'm really honest, loyalty. I think I'm gonna say loyalty.
I think if you're honest with somebody, then you're inherently loyal. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's one and the same.
I think I agree with you.
Yeah, but both are so important. You can't have one without the other. You can't be a truly loyal friend without being honest to your friend.
Okay, question 6. This is more of a fun one.
Okay.
What's the weirdest fan reaction you've ever had, and how did you react?
Ooh, the weirdest fan reaction.
Gosh, what's the weirdest fan reaction I've ever had?
Okay, there was a lady
I think it was
who came to watch Cabaret when I was in it quite a lot.
Oh, I had a cab driver when I was in New York for press, just like genuinely upset that Belinda didn't get the money season 1. Like genuinely.
About the business. I really need to think about it. Okay.
And was just like, if that had happened to me, I would have told her, you should have said something, and I, like, as if it actually happened to me, and I was just like, I just listened.
No, I feel like it did. I don't think that's a weird interaction. I think he's fully there with it. Yes.
This was a couple years ago.
Okay.
And obviously when you do a play, people know where you are. They know that you're going to be walking out of that theatre at that time every night.
Oh, okay.
It was just like there was this lady
She was
that
there.
obviously she loved the play, but it started to turn into like all the time, and was very emotionally invested. And next minute I was like on the phone to her daughter, like chatting to her daughter on loudspeaker. I just became very involved in this person's
their
life.
family.
Lovely, but I think, so I think whenever you're doing a play, you always kind of get
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, it gets a little bit intense.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever had a really weird fan reaction. I think people get excited and they say, "Oh my God, are you that chick? Are you that woman from so and so?" Sometimes they know my name, sometimes they don't.
What did they recognize you most for?
It's interesting. I can generally like do a once over on the person, and I can tell they're like, "You're in that."
You
and
can
I'm
tell
like,
what they're trying
yeah,
to say.
Yeah. And I'm like,
okay.
maid of honor, or I can say like
Yeah.
source code, or I know it's Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, or it's True Detective. They can't put their finger on it, and they'll always be like, quick. I'm like, it's Maid of Honor. Yes, I love that movie. You know.
Soon to
Yeah.
be White Lotus season 3.
Well, there we go.
Question 7. What's one lie that people in the entertainment industry always tell?
Oh my God, what's the lie in the entertainment industry that people, I don't know, pass.
A lie. I loved your fill in the blank.
Oh, and they just pretend.
Yeah, most of the times they haven't seen it. They're like, "Oh my God, I loved you in that."
And you can tell?
Like, yeah, I think that you can tell a little bit of the sincerity.
They always make out like the world is gonna fall apart if you're ill. There's a vibe like that's created
Yeah.
of like, if that actor, gets ill and we have to like not film for a day, the whole world's gonna fall apart. So then
But they're losing the money.
Yeah, so then as an actor, you honestly start to believe like you're not allowed to be ill, and actually that is a lie.
I think that's one of the quirks of LA. There's so much sort of like, chess you have to play.
Oh God, I bet.
And the politics of it. And
Yeah.
so anytime someone says that, it's just like, I'm not gonna trust that you actually saw that.
They want you to feel dispensable and indispensable at the same time. That's the biggest
That's a
lie.
really good answer.
Thanks.
That's really interesting.
Thank you.
And the way you thought of that so quickly.
I've been thinking
You've
about
been
it
thinking
a
about
lot.
Better not be
I've
sick
been
for the
thinking
White Lotus
about it
season
a
4.
lot. I know.
Question 8. If you could erase one audition you did in the past completely from your memory,
Oh my God.
what would it be? Do you even have one?
Yeah, high school. I've been doing this a long time.
I don't have one that I would erase because honestly, they were all kind of good, or I learned something from each and every one and made connections with kind of casting directors. You know, I never studied acting, so the audition space for me was an opportunity. Yeah, where I was like, I welcomed kind of going in because I knew I would like get to explore something and figure something out. Yeah.
Oh my God, there are so many. There are so many.
I auditioned for a musical in high school. My best friend, I should also say, at the time in high school, was hearing impaired, and so I was constantly just like trying to learn American Sign Language just on my own. And I didn't have great confidence as I'm laughing because I'm gonna take you here. I didn't have great confidence as a singer at the time. So I was like, you know what I'll do? I'll learn sign language through the song that I'm about to audition with, and that'll just help them.
That's a challenge.
Yeah, they would just be like, oh, look at her. She's, you know, she's so multi-talented. But what happened was at stage fright, obviously like I'm 15, I'm signing and I get nervous. And rather than just put my hands down and focus on the singing, I did like what most people would call an interpretive dance to the song that I was singing. And it was so cringe, but it was just like, I was committed to it. And by the end, I think I was tearing up. No. It was just disastrous. But I got a part in the school musical.
Oh, you got the part?
Well, not the part,
Oh,
a
okay,
part.
okay. I was like, wow.
No. She was gracious
The interpretive
enough.
dance really paid off.
Yeah.
The one that I was gonna say, I realised I wouldn't actually erase it because it was such a big character building moment. But it was when I met Steve McQueen, the director. And it wasn't an audition, it was just a chat. But I love him so much.
Yeah.
And like, it was maybe one of the first times that I was meeting someone who I admire and respect their work that much. And I couldn't get a word out. I just cried. I cried the whole way through.
Yeah, but you're a fan, so it's okay.
But it was like, and he would go, okay, so like, have you got any siblings? I'm sorry. And I had all these clever things planned to say to him, and I just didn't get a word out. Yeah, and then he just said, he was so kind, but he was like, do you want to stop? Should we just maybe, because we knew we weren't gonna get anywhere because I was just sobbing. And I went, yeah, I think I have to. And I remember wanting to send an email, and my therapist was like, don't, because that's just who you were on the day.
Aww.
And that was just, yeah.
Question 9. Have you ever trusted your gut feeling against the advice of others and it's paid off?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Oh, 100%, all the time. I always only trust my gut.
Yeah, but I want to do that more often.
I like have a very strong intuition. And so
Nice.
I've made choices that have scared my, my Hollywood team, and
Ooh,
they've
okay.
turned out well. So I feel good about that.
Good for you.
And I thankfully have so many folks in my life whose guts also generally align with mine. So I generally don't have to go against the grain, but I will always listen to my instincts first. Yeah.
Actually, while I was in Thailand, I met this healer lady, and she was talking about human design, and she did my human design. It's like astrology, but in the body.
Love that.
And she said, my center of knowledge is my gut, and I should not ever use this really. Like, use this to create and come up with ideas, but use that to like guide. And I think I do too much of this, and I start getting too many people's opinions. But every time that I have followed my gut, I have been right.
Last question. If your best friend vacation was being filmed for reality TV,
Oh God.
what would the producers?
Stop there.
And cut.
And cut. That's exactly what they would say. And cut.
I think they would just think I'm so much more boring than they thought.
Oh God, they never leave the house. They've come all this way to a beautiful beach, and they're just, someone's reading a book over here. I'm doing a crossword puzzle over here.
They say, get out of the house. We need to make
they're like,
content.
yeah, we need more content. We need drama. And it's just, it'll be just a bunch of polite 40-year-olds.
It was like, oh God, actually, is this all she does? Like, listen to music and have deep chats and cry.
Love Island ain't the one for you, though.
No, it's not. I come in quite strong, and then
Yeah.
lose the energy like immediately. I'm like, boom, boom, boom. No, I'm done now.
Thank you so much for watching.
Thanks for playing along.
Thank you. Wait, what was I saying? Thank you for watching. The White Lotus is streaming on now from the 17th of Feb, 16th of
17th of
February?
Feb.
17th?
Right? Yes.
One of those.
17th.
Thank you for watching. The White Lotus is streaming on now from February the 17th.